This is our UNIMOG, one of the best in the country. There is no job that we haven't been able to complete successfully.
How big can you pull, believe it or not? An 18-tonne truck. It's a 20,000 pound custom winch, 10 tonne, 48 metres of cable. The pump is one of the biggest in Australia.
Do have a 100% success rate. Hi, we're Sarah and Sean from Westcoast 4x4 Recovery, and what you can see here behind us is our UNIMOG. So it is a Mercedes U1700 and it's ex-military. She is a bit of an old girl. Its date of birth is 1987, but she definitely lives up to her name and is an awesome rig.
This particular truck we shipped down from Darwin. We bought it over 2 years ago now. We started with a non-crane truck and then a year later I bought and started a full build on it. I needed a lot of changes. It wasn't until we did a bit of time in the field that I knew what changes were required. I actually struggled last year to get out of this. We'll see if we can accomplish it. A few bashes and bangs, but we got it this year. On the front there's quite a large winch, that's the starting point of this truck. It's kind of hard not to notice. It's a 20,000 pound, 10 tonne, 48 metres of 14mm cable. Custom front winch bar from Mog Central. We've updated the grille, give it a bit of a facelift for appeal. This is all done in-house at our workshop. We've built this truck ourselves. Did all the exo cage on the roof and the scrub bars to protect all the front of the truck because it is wide. We do deal with a lot of shrubs, big trees, so it just keeps our windows in one piece longer. What's the plan here? So just put the driver's side up over the big rock, the front up, leave the bum in just so I hold nice and straight.
Watching the way the Mog literally step up that rock as if it was just a human walking up a staircase. Absolutely, piece of cake.
That is unbelievable traction. Awesome drive, well done.
And when you come down to the business end on the bottom end, everyone talks about, wow, those tyres are so big. They're a 46-inch on an aluminium beadlock from Hutchison in America. It's a big attraction. Military spec beadlock, full DOT approved, so this truck is 100% legal and registered with this combination underneath it.
So many low gears.
We decided to show everyone what the tyre are actually capable of.
This is a serious drop-off.
I hope we don't get wedged in it, eh? Might be a bit embarrassing.
Just too easy.
Yeah. I wanted a hired truck. I've had calls for jobs where I really needed a crane, but it's really handy. We've done some really good jobs for clients that no one else can do in the middle of nowhere, lifting bore pumps in, putting power stations in. It's been very handy. A question we get asked regularly is, how big can you go? How big can you pull? I've got an 18-tonne truck stuck out in a paddock. Are you going to be able to do it? We do up to 18 tonne quite regularly. Over the years, we've built a lot of experience with heavy machines. We get a lot of jobs from towing companies in Perth where they can't take their heavy trucks and go, Sean, can you sort this client out for us? Some auxiliary equipment just to make our life easy. We air up, air down just like a normal four-wheel driver does. 30 metres of 8mm air hose on the side and a reel. We should just reel it out, off you go. Custom built 3.5-inch stainless exhaust from the turbo back. This particular truck, we've got an upgraded turbo, Borg Warner. Just add a little bit more punch down low, add some torque, so when we are dragging out these cars or bodies, we've got power on the ground and we can hold speed.
Coming around the back end is where the party's at. We've got custom made guards, all made by us in-house in our workshop. We have a custom built winch cradle holding a 20-tonne rear winch. It runs 90 metres of 14mm cable. This is the winch that's going to be able to get you out. Sean has done all of the hydraulic work on the truck himself. All of our winches are remote operated, so Sean does not need to be in the vehicle to operate them. And as you can see, we've got another one just in case. It is a 7-ton. It runs 14 mil cable and about 20 to 30 metres. This is sat in a custom-made MOG Central rear winch cradle. We've upgraded the tail lights, added some work lights. We've got a rear pintle for towing and also your standard tow hitch recovery point.
The winches that we run are very large, very demanding when it comes to a hydraulic system. I pushed the envelope when it comes to how big a pump you can actually run on the output of these. The pump on this truck is one of the biggest in Australia strapped to a Unimog. We're about to put an auxiliary output on this truck as well. Rolled up to a job site, they've got an immobile machine that's done an engine. It will allow us to plug into our umbilical and operate the machine with a remote and get it onto a truck and out of here. All my customers come back. Got a lot of repeat clients. I want you to walk away with some more experience.
We often do teach clients how to use their own recovery gear to get themselves out if the situation allows us to.
It's a one-stop shop when it comes to what we do. It's proved itself so many times this winter. I've been up to my own axles in slop and we've had clients that look at me like, oh no.
That's a bit deeper.
Sure is. We sort ourselves out, self-recover, get straight back to the job at task, in and out. There's no relying on anyone, and that's what we need. We can go into a job, be confident. We don't need to make phone calls. We don't need to bring in more assets. We can just get in and get it done, and that's what keeps the cost down.
We also do have a 100% success rate when it comes to recoveries. There is no job that we haven't been able to complete successfully with no damage to any vehicles so far. We want to keep that rolling and make sure that we're doing the right thing by four-wheel drivers as well. So leave a comment below if you think that you either have a better recovery vehicle or you think there may be a better recovery vehicle than this.